Hi Taurus, and welcome to your Love 2022 reading. This is a reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Mars for the year 2022. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, commenting. You know, it really helps a lot, all of us tarot readers here on YouTube and on social media in general, to like and subscribe. And yeah, let's look into your cards. I will do a Celtic cross reading. I also have the astrology here next to me, but I will mainly concentrate on the cards. If something's coming up, something special, then I can look it up. So yeah, let's check it out for you, dear Taurus. I did the German general reading earlier for 2022, and it looks really nice. A lot of abundance, a lot of independence, also feeling independent, feeling good within yourself. So if you're single, that's a great energy to meet people. But let's see what's coming out here. Let's see, dear Taurus. Here you go. Yes, the Ace of Wands, that is definitely a new spark, a new passion. Maybe you're really meeting right in the beginning of the year, or pretty much this year is about finding a new flame, finding a new passionate chance, maybe initiating things, looking for new things. So there's a lot of newness. If you're in a connection already, then maybe reigniting a fire. So it's really about reigniting your passion, your fire, your lusty side, your creative side when it comes to relationships and love, and also going into action, initiating things, and feeling also the inspiration, getting inspired also. That's also the Ace of Wands. So that's beautiful, amazing. So Ace of Cups. Wow, okay. Here's another ace right away. So look at that. Ace of Cups, of course, a new beginning in love, new beginning in maybe partnership. I mean, partnership is not here on the table right now, but it's definitely a new beginning in love, and passion, a new passionate beginning in love, and maybe also choosing a different path, choosing a different way that is more fulfilling, that is more authentic, that is more inspiring to you, and it's really more about what you actually want, because the Ace of Wands is about what you want as well. So also your ego, where does that lead you? And also your healthy ego, what do you want to get for yourself? So wow, this is amazing. This is amazing. If you want something new in love, this is your year. You can totally manifest that. The Justice card. Wow. Okay. So also in your subconscious, I think there is this energy of partnership with the Adjustment card in this deck. This is the Justice card. So it's Libra. It's about partnership. It's about contracts. It's about marriage. It's about committed partnership. Maybe you are seeing things a little more head level, you know, that you're just really picking people, or have a new sort of way of seeing things, seeing people more serious, more mind oriented, where it's more like about if it works in theory and not so much about emotions. But I see you still have the emotion and the fire here. So this is a wonderful, wonderful energy in your subconscious here for establishing something serious, you know, something that feels right, that feels balanced, that feels fair. Amazing. So two cards are coming out. Wow. Okay. So maybe you've been dealing with people already. We have a Prince of Cups and a Prince of Wands. Again, a lot of forward movement. Maybe there has been a lot of forward movement already in the last year, and you're bringing this into this year, or you're bringing the wish to really move forward more with your emotions and with your passion, to bring this forward, to push this forward. So there's a lot of movement. I think you're moving into this year with this swoosh of, I don't even know if that's a word, of energy to really manifest something new. Just a motivation, a big motivation. Maybe you're already dealing with people, you know, the two princes, that could definitely be people that you're attracted to. Maybe somebody who is more romantic and somebody who is a little more passionate in a sense of sexual attraction. But wow, okay, so there's really a very, very action-oriented mindset that you have, and I love that. Very proactive, and I think that's really the way to go when you come into this year. Two of Wands, beautiful. So we have the Ace of Wands, the Two of Wands. Yes, it's all about having a plan, and it's all about having control over the plan. That's the Two of Wands. So the plan is already part of the plan. I don't know if that makes sense, but if you're working on the plan, then that's already part of the whole picture, you know. So a plan is a good idea, and having that feeling of dominion over what you're doing, also very good idea. And I think it's here really saying that it is in your hands. It is in your hands to go get what you want. It is in your hands, and it is possible. And I think you're gaining more and more confidence here with the Two of Wands, that you know it is possible because you're figuring out how to, and you're making a plan. So still, with the Moon card, of course, we cannot control every situation, and that's what, and especially in love, that's what the Moon card is saying. Maybe it might be a little scary to move into this new way of doing things, because the Moon can bring fears of the uncertain, of the unknown, and the Moon often also brings hidden things where you're like, oh, I don't know what I'm stepping into here. And with this very new energy, that might very well be the case, you know, that you get a little anxious and fearful, like, oh, this is very new to me, I don't know how to navigate this. With the Moon card, you don't have to know how to navigate it. You will be guided by maybe some forces that might not make much sense to you, but you will be guided through this dark path. And it doesn't have to be scary, but dark also in a sense of, okay, I do not have all the answers. It's fine to not have all the answers. You will be guided still by the light through this, and will feel like rebirth. You know, this Moon card is a very cathartic type of energy, especially in this deck. And since you have this wonderful air energy here in your subconscious, I don't think it's gonna confuse you too much when it comes to emotions. It's fine to step into the uncertain. I feel like that's what the cards are saying. It's okay to step into the uncertain. If you do something new, of course you will be surprised, or you will be a little scared because it's something that you don't know yet. So that makes a lot of sense. So how you see yourself, nice, World card. So things come to full circle here for you. I feel like you feel like you're really stepping into a new reality. It's a very big new start energy here for you. It's not just like, you know, it's two aces, it's the World card, it's this death. It's not a death card, but it has this rebirth energy here. So I think you are realizing that you've really come to a place of completion when it comes to love, and you're stepping into a new level. That's the World card and the Universe card. She's really dancing here, this dance of the universe, freedom. Nothing can in her transformation, which the snake is representing, the truth cannot hurt her anymore, because she is already in the transformative phase, and she's dancing the dance of transformation in the most beautiful way. So this is a wonderful card to step into a new reality when it comes to love and when it comes to relationships. This is really good. So outside forces, wow. there might be really, the unknown is big here, so you're not really knowing what you're getting yourself into, but it's a very magical experience, and I think you will feel a lot of life force and very like deep down, yeah, with this moon card, maybe unexplainable magical force here that is coming towards your way. Maybe you're also feeling like, oh, now I can actually sense my partner coming in, or I can sense this new opportunity coming in. I can sense it on such a deep level that I'm so connected with this force of creating something that I don't really know how to comprehend it, but it doesn't matter. I don't have to. I just have to seize the force. It's not about comprehending what's happening right now. It's just about giving yourself up to the experience. It's really, it's big. It's big, big, big. So angst, that's a German word. But fears, that's basically what angst means. Fears and hopes. There is a fear maybe of being clear-cut in your decisions and very straight. And also maybe there is a fear of waiting for all the information and letting the information come towards you and analyzing it precisely. That could be maybe difficult, or making very clear-cut decisions. Also maybe letting go of some old wisdom, knowledge that doesn't serve you anymore, like letting in new knowledge and letting go of old knowledge. That could be a fear here with the Queen of Swords. Yeah, fear of making tough decisions, definitely. Of course, that is a very natural and very understandable fear, because sometimes we, especially when you don't see things clearly with the moon, you cannot really grasp the essence of the truth with the moon card. You know, it's the moon card doesn't give you black and white answers. It just gives you some mushy, weird feeling that you can't quite put your finger on it. And I think maybe that's the fear here, that you kind of want to do that, but it's not possible. That's what's coming through. So, wow, okay, the key card is the Ten of Wands. That's crazy, actually. This is really a card that says it's an ending of letting yourself be burdened, I think, and oppressed by love, or by your picture of love. There's such a big new start and ending energy. With the Ten of Wands, I think you're finally able to let go of the concept that love is something exhausting and worrisome and burdensome. This is what I really pick up from this. And maybe letting that thought go, that love has to be hard, love has to be, you know, love is dangerous, love is pain, love is oppression, love is exhausting, love is all these things that are intense and challenging. I think you can really let that go this year, and you will step into something completely new that you've not known before with the moon card. It's gonna be new. Here there is again a very sparky, motivated, inspired energy for fun and open-hearted change. That's the Princess of Wands. Very light and fun and playful energy here. So there's a lot of freedom coming through for me here. This is beautiful. All right, let's look at one archetypes card, and then I will also draw an affirmator for relationships. The Sword, yes, that's about the clear-cut, that's beautiful. That's about the clear-cut decisions. I will read from the book because this is really good. I really like the book. and the descriptions. So the sword, the knife, the blade, the weapon. To use the sword is to decide. The blade separates one reality from another. The choice is made and all else falls away. If you find the sword in your grasp, you can no longer hesitate. This weapon requires a clear and decisive mind, a willingness to act. An onlooker may think the sword bearer is hasty and violent, but the most compassionate and responsible gesture is one that is honest, swift, and accurate. Our first encounter with the sword is at birth, when the cord we share with the mother is cut. This moment defines our separation from her and begins our journey of becoming ourselves. We must make these cuts again and again if we are to grow. Decisions shape our life, and the sword is an infamous shaper of destiny. When light, cutting through to what is essential. When dark, hasty backstabbing, a dull and painful blade. Go deeper, Marina Abramovic Rhythm Series. This is just, she's always suggesting some artists' work. And then we have Caravaggio's Judith Beheading Holofernes. Okay. So there is also another little note here. Boundary making, prioritizing, and clarifying are all gestures made possible by the sword. The sword is a metaphor for the pen and the brush, the artist's fierce and graceful tools. Contemplate the Buddhist philosophy of the first and second arrow. Swing the sword once with precision and commitment. More than that will be painful for everyone involved. Okay, this is great. So yeah, it makes so much sense, of course, that this is coming out with the Queen of Swords here, as you can see. So let's look at the relationship affirmators. Okay. Wisdom, beautiful. With every relationship, I gain invaluable wisdom. I'm continually learning which qualities stimulate, support, and inspire me, and which ones make me want to cram a soup spoon into my ear and turn it slowly. In that sense, even failed relationships are actually successes. See how wise I sound. Yeah, that's a beautiful card. So I think there's nothing more to say to that, dear Taurus. All right, so this is your reading. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking, subscribing, commenting. Enjoy your year 2022 and the beginning of 2022, and I hope to see you soon. And until then, I wish you only the best, and till next time, bye.